All right. Good evening, everybody. I hope you guys are doing safe and sound. We are live on 10 Facebook pages, 4 Facebook groups, and 1 YouTube. My request to everybody who's listening to us right now, please do allow StreamYard to access your name. Otherwise, it doesn't show me on my interface. I'm definitely trying to manage various Facebook pages through my mobile. So you can see me live there, which means I'm already live. I'm going to read all the comments which are going to come. People are already joining in. I can see Shikha Gupta, Suguna, Duwulri, Anshu Goyal, Vishita Sangmi, and okay, now Navneet Singh, and about 700 more. Okay, so we've already hit about 800 people close to. Jyoti which says, hi sir, Anam which this side. All right, Malika Dikshit, everybody, great to see you guys. Tonight I'm talking from Bangalore. We just did a fabulous event along with the Huron University Canada, and there were two full houses, and a very good friend of mine, Samir Arora, vice principal from Legacy School Bangalore, did come and speak his heart out about the liberal education with the parents. Bhavisha Buddhadev, good evening. Hi. All sessions are engaging and insightful. Aruna Elawat, a school counselor, is also joining in. Varuni Sampath, great to see you all. So tonight, in the series of our talks with various leading universities, we have a special guest with us who is joining in live from UK. It's 30 minutes past 4 there, so it's just about evening. Her name is Emma Winter. Okay, it's actually winters already. So let's see if Emma is going to spread some more winter, or she's able to give us some warmth of information. So Emma Winter from University of Nottingham. University of Nottingham is possibly rated as one of the oldest, most prestigious, and the largest universities in UK, with campuses in China and Malaysia. Let me just ask Emma to join in, and there you go. She's on your screen now. Good evening, Emma. How are you doing?
Yeah, really well, thank you. Thank you so much for having me here today. It's lovely to be here and be able to talk to you about a wonderful university as well.
Thank you so much. Are you joining our Global Ed Connect Summit, Emma?
We are, yes. So my colleagues Isha and Arishta will be joining the summit, and they're really excited as well to be taking part in that.
Super awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Emma Winter from University of Nottingham, one of the most famous, largest, and reputed and prestigious universities, and the oldest universities in UK. And she is not going to be there. Her colleague is going to be there on the Global Ed Connect Summit, which is happening on March 20th. So my suggestion is, when you see the show tonight, you make a noting in your calendar, March 20th, 5:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. India time. You're doing nothing but attending a virtual education conclave, Global Ed Connect Summit, brought to you by your own high school moms and International Alliance of Counselors and Educators. And you hell ensure that you go into the room of University of Nottingham and ask them all the difficult questions that you want to ask them about admissions, about scholarships, about stay back, about everything that you want to ask. That brings me to my first question with Emma Winter. Emma, great to have you on the show. Thank you so much. We are almost in the 122nd edition of High School Moms Talks. Wow. It's been a great series. Every time we bring in a new university, and we want our viewers to listen to and understand more about. Help me understand about a little bit more about University of Nottingham.
Sure, absolutely. So I'll start with a bit of an overview, especially for those that don't really know us that well already. So the University of Nottingham is a QS top 100 university. We're also part of the Russell Group of universities. So if you've not heard of the Russell Group universities here in the UK, it's similar to that of the Ivy League in the States. So the top prestigious universities here in the UK, they tend to be really focused around research as well, and have quite a large weightage on government policy as well. So we're really connected to our research at the University of Nottingham. We've got a fantastic academic history. So 2 Nobel Prize winners have come from the University of Nottingham, Sir Clive Granger for economics, and Sir Peter Mansfield, who developed the MRI scan at the University of Nottingham. So really, really strong history of academics here at our lovely university. To give you a bit of a feel for what it's like to study here, so we are a 300-acre campus, so a really, really big campus. And what's different about Nottingham Isaac compared to some other universities in the UK is we have that really large, very green, open space, but we're still really, really close to the city centre. So if you're on our main campus, you're still only sort of 20 minutes from the city of Nottingham. I can imagine some of you are like, Nottingham, I'm not quite sure where that is. I've maybe heard of Notting Hill. I think that's in London. So Nottingham is a city based in the middle of the UK, so just under about 2 hours from London. And what's really nice is it is in that central location in the UK, so it's really easy to travel up and down the country from that location. I could go on and talk to you more about what we have to offer at the university, but I think I'll go back and see if we have any questions first and pick those up, and then pick up anything I've missed as well.
Wonderful, wonderful. So ladies and gentlemen, that's Emma Winter from University of Nottingham, one of the Russell Group universities, one of the top 100 QS ranked universities. Russell Group, like she said, is more or less like Ivy League of US. The most reputed of the universities are in the Russell Group. So this is super awesome, Emma. Let me know what are those broader areas that University of Nottingham is really famous for in India. What is our children applying to? Are they applying to business, computer science? What are they actually applying to from India?
Yeah, that's a really nice question. So we have a whole breadth of courses at the University of Nottingham. So over 300 different courses just at undergraduate level. As well, we have 5 key faculties. So we have science, social science, engineering, medicine, and arts. Our most popular courses from India tend to be business, engineering, computer science, psychology, and medicine. But obviously, there's a breadth of courses that are still available to all students. What's really, really nice, I'll just very, very quickly mention the benefit of COVID, as there are some, that all our sort of open days and virtual events have now turned online. So you can go to www.nottingham.ac.uk/virtual, and if you want to get a feel for any kind of lectures or classes, you can do that online as well and get a bit of a sense of what you'll be studying at Nottingham.
Wonderful. All right, so help me understand a little bit more about scholarships, because Indian kids are actually inherently bright with their sciences and their mathematics. What do you really look at when it comes to scholarships? That's my first question. And my second question is, what is the breadth of scholarships that you offer?
Sure. So it's a really nice question again, and you're right. The students that we get from India coming to study at the UK, especially in Nottingham, are just fantastic students. So we quite often look at your guys' academics and we're just astounded because you're just so bright, some of the students that we get through from India. So that is the first thing that we look for. So we are looking for top academic quality for our scholarship students that have done really, really well in either their A-levels, IB, or school curriculums. But there's also space as well in our central scholarship application to talk about why you're deserving of a scholarship, anything that you've done outside of academics as well. So it really is that balance of academics plus external factors and needs-based as well that we look for at the university. So we tend to score students on all 3 factors, and then the final score will be those that are awarded and will have the highest final score. In terms of the scholarship offering, so for undergraduate students, we have a central scholarship for our UG Excellence Award. So that scholarship is £7,000, and it's just off your first year of education at the University of Nottingham. The second scholarship to mention are our computer science scholarships. So if you're thinking of doing a computer science-based course, then definitely consider Nottingham, because we have some really fantastic scholarships for computer science. So we have 10%, 25% and 50% scholarships for students. That comes off your first year of fees, but if you continue to do well in your course, that scholarship will continue throughout your second and third years as well. So really fantastic scholarship opportunities with us.
Wonderful. And let me just go back to the fee structure once. What is the kind of fees are we looking at for an undergrad course per year?
It really varies. Courses tend to majoritively be around £19,000. Courses that are more lab-based, interactive, so those like sciences, engineering, can tend to be a bit higher, so more towards the £25,000. Then medicine is the most expensive, so medicine tends to be around sort of 25 to 30 in your first 2 years, and then normally it go up to around sort of £40,000 in your last 3 years of study as well. So that's kind of the range of prices that we have here at the University of Nottingham.
Really appreciate that for explaining us the range. I understand, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, generally any lab-based course like medicine are always more expensive than a non-lab-based course because there's a lab fees that gets associated with it. So all the lab-based courses tends to be more expensive when you study abroad. UK is a great place to study, and University of Nottingham, wow, what do I say about that? It's QS Top 100, Russell Group University, one of the oldest, largest, and most prestigious universities in the UK. So if you're really looking at UK, University of Nottingham has to be among your top 3, top 4 choices. I'm not saying it has to be the only choice. I'm sure there are universities that you're already scouting for or looking for, but has to be among top 3, top 4 choices. You cannot afford to miss out on University of Nottingham. And we have Emma Winter from University of Nottingham speaking to us directly from UK. Emma, before I ask you my next question, this is the time when I definitely need to make the announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, do not miss out on being there on the Global Ed Connect Summit on March 20th. Not only you'll be able to meet University of Nottingham, but you'll be able to meet another 49 plus universities. So a total of 50 universities are coming. Also, the great part is that you will be able to attend along with your children some great workshops, something like what to do after studying biology if not becoming a doctor, what to do after studying law if you do not want to become a lawyer, what to do after studying commerce if you do not want to do accounting. So there are amazing workshops that we are bringing which will really resonate with you and me. There is a workshop on scholarships and internships. There are a couple of candid talks that I'm doing with some leading people. There is a talk on demystifying university rankings with Dr. Barry Craig of Huron at Western. There's a talk with Mr. Manik Jain, the co-founder of Heritage Group of Schools, on why IB and international curriculum is a great way forward. So please register. The link to register for the same is there in your Instagram handle, is there at highschoolmoms.community Instagram's bio. It's being plastered across all your Facebook groups and pages. So just spend few minutes. It takes about 23 seconds to be exact to register for it. And it will take 3 hours for me and all these universities to sort the career out for your child. So be there on March 20th on Global Ed Connect Summit. All right. My next question to you, Emma, let's understand a little bit about and this is the most important one, and that's why it's the last one. Generally, I want a lengthy answer to this because this is where my most questions will come from. On a Facebook Live, it's more about a candid talk. It's an ungodly hour here in India. We're already about 20 minutes past 10. People are about to sleep, but they still come to their Facebook screens to look at me and listen to me and hear me and you. And imagine if almost 1,000 people are listening to you and me right now. This question is really important. I want a great student experience other than just great academics and rankings. Can I expect that from University of Nottingham?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's such an important question, and it's such an important part of study as well. It's not just about the academics. Obviously, you need to have that, and you need to be doing the right course and have the right fit for yourself. But there's so much more that comes with studying at the University of Nottingham, and we have so much to offer. So just to give you a quick, as much as I can, overview of everything that you have here. I think my favourite thing about the University of Nottingham is how international we are. So you mentioned at the start that we have campuses in China and Malaysia. For undergraduate students, we have loads of study abroad opportunities. So there are lots of opportunities as part of your course to study abroad or take an industrial year for most courses as well. We have around 34,000 students here at the University of Nottingham, 9,000 of which are international as well. So you have a really strong international cohort here, and you get to meet so many different people from all across the world. And I think that really enhances your experience. And from what I've spoken to our students that have been and studied here, it really helps kind of develop you as an individual and prepares you for the global workforce as well, kind of having that experience. We have fantastic employability rates. About 96% of our students are employed within 6 months of graduation. And you have so much support here in terms of careers, but also your well-being as well. So it's really, really important for us that our students are looked after. One thing that a student graduate said to me is that I don't think I could have had the experience that I had in Nottingham anywhere else. I've spoken to my friends, I've heard where they've been, and I don't think it would have been the same. I don't think I would have got the same opportunities, the same support, the same help with my career. And I really, really think that's true, that we kind of go the extra mile for our students in kind of supporting you and putting you at the centre of everything that we do here. Other than that, there's loads of societies. So I feel like we've probably got one of the sort of top level number of societies in the UK. It's about 300 different societies here at the University of Nottingham, 70 of which are sports societies. If you're into sports, we're Sports University of the Year this year, so fantastic university to come for sports. We have lots of sports scholarships on offer as well, so that's another funding opportunity if you play at a national or international level for a sport. And yeah, just the whole wealth of societies, events, things to get involved with. And also just the beauty of the campus. I mean, if you've not seen Nottingham, please do Google the University of Nottingham after this session and take a look at our campuses.
Who doesn't know about Nottingham, Emma? Everybody knows Nottingham. So
yes,
it's just that they might be not considering. But ladies and gentlemen, like I said, if UK is the calling, Nottingham is the place. You definitely need to apply.
Yeah, so it's a stunning place to study, and I think what you don't often get to experience when you're overseas. So that's why I always say take a look at the campuses. That lots of students say that when they set foot on campus, it just feels like home, and they love it so much. And when they leave, they just want to come back as soon as possible. So I think that's a real testament to how fantastic the university is.
Right. Malika Dikshit is asking, are you in Delhi? Malika, I was there in Delhi 2 days back. Tonight I'm in Bangalore, so I'm doing this live from Bangalore. And Delhi, we had a fabulous event with school principals and counselors, and then with students. And tonight we had a fabulous two full houses tonight of parents and students listening to me, and that too post COVID. This is just going crazy, and I'm really thankful for everybody to support me. At this juncture, I definitely need to acknowledge the fact that my mom is watching this show. So please bear with me if all of a sudden I go silent, because I'm definitely scared of my mother. Okay. And mom, if you're listening to me, please go off. It makes me a little. All right. Okay. Emma, my last question to you before I let you go. It's been an amazing piece of information that you have shared. I understand that your university is represented at Global Ed Connect Summit also. The last information that I want to know is, what are the kind of internship opportunities which Nottingham has to offer, and what are the courses in which the maximum internships are offered?
Sure, that's again a really nice question. There are lots of internships and what we call sort of years in industry for students to take part of. So a lot of our courses will have that opportunity. To pick out some that kind of come to mind, tends to be quite a lot of our science-based courses, engineering, business courses as well. I'll have that industrial year, so you can expand your 3-year program to a 4-year program. And normally in your second or third year, you'll do your industrial year and have that whole year kind of as work experience. And I would really, really recommend doing that if you have that opportunity, because it does prepare you so well for the jobs market after graduation. The other opportunities that we have, so on your Tier 4 visa, you can work 20 hours per week in the UK. paid work. So we have an organisation called Unitemps that works with us as a university and helps students find part-time jobs and work opportunities as well. There are volunteer opportunities that you can be a part of to gain that experience and sort of build up towards getting a job. But the biggest impact is our careers team. So across the university, no matter what you're studying, there'll be a dedicated careers support team for either your school or your faculty that will be able to help you with sourcing a job. But it's not just about sourcing a job, and we all know that now. It's kind of looking at those key skills and building those skills as well. So what the careers team will also help with is things like CV support, interview prep, getting you to kind of the place that you want to be. What's so valuable about that support is, and what I'd always recommend, no matter where you go, take away this piece of advice, that as soon as you get to your university, go to the careers team and talk to them about the kind of job that you're looking for, the area that interests you, and they'll be able to help you build that kind of roadmap to that job and help you find the kind of skills that you need to achieve that goal as well. And that's another thing that I'll just quickly mention while we're on careers and opportunities and internships. We also have something called the Nottingham Advantage Award at the University of Nottingham. And what that allows you to do is build those soft skills whilst you're studying and actually get a qualification and award from the university from it. But I think that's so important as well, to build those soft skills. It's not just kind of the academic skills that an employer is looking for. It's everything else as well, and we really do help support you with that and your journey to post-graduation, which now, I'll just very quickly mention, you're probably already aware, but now you do have the 2 years stay back here in the UK. So once you've graduated, you can stay in the UK and look for work for those 2 years. And what's really great about the University of Nottingham is your career support doesn't end when your course ends. It actually lasts at the moment a lifetime, so there is no end date on our career support. So if you're still in the UK or if you're overseas, no matter where you are, you can tap into that career support at any time, and our careers team can help you.
Wow, that is phenomenal. So you are not with University of Nottingham till the time you pass out. Once you are with University of Nottingham, you are there with University of Nottingham for a lifetime. And that's an amazing, phenomenal statement to make by a university representative. Nothing gets better than that. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's Emma Winter joining us from UK, University of Nottingham. Thank you so much, Emma. This was a wonderful show tonight. And I loved every piece of information that you shared about University of Nottingham. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking at UK as a destination, University of Nottingham, one of the largest, oldest, and most prestigious Russell Group universities in UK, is definitely a place you want to apply to. Thank you, Emma, for being on the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I really look forward to host your university on Global Ed Connect Summit. Please go ahead and register on Global Ed Connect Summit on March 20th. The link to register for the same is on the Instagram handle of highschoolmoms.community. It's there on your Facebook pages and Facebook groups. That's one show you do not want to miss. And imagine, from the comfort of your home and the comfort of your laptop, you will be able to meet 50 plus leading universities from across the globe. So be there on March 20th, and I look forward to see you there. Thank you. Good night. God bless.